speech and just slowly eating your food and waiting to give a speech until you do. But alas, it's here now, so it's happening. So yes, my other half tonight is not my husband, but Katie Gibson Perdomo, because she's the other maid of honor. So thank you. And then my other half is, of course, Katie Martin Hanlon. Hanlon Martin? You know what? Either way. So my relationship with Katie and Ryan begins actually with Ryan. Because me and Ryan go way back to our childhood, to a time that neither of us remember, but both of our parents love to remind us of when we lived on the same street. Anytime I mention Katie and Ryan, my mom's like, you know you lived on the same street as Ryan when you were a child. I'm like, no, I absolutely don't know that because I was a child. And then it was so funny because I saw Sue at Katie's wedding shower, and that's the first thing she said to me. She's like, you know you lived on the same street as us. I'm like, no, I was like a small child. I don't remember any of that. But anyway, what's cool is that we're here now, and it all worked out. It turned out it was important that we lived on the same street. So then I met Katie, and I was like, well, shit, this is without question one of the funnest, coolest, smartest people I've ever met in my life. I'm going to be friends with her right away. And I was. And now I've noticed, after being friends with Katie for like 13 years or however long it's been, that lots of people feel like that about Katie. So she'll be like, oh, I'm going to hang out with this person, Jessica, or just like all these different people. And I'm like, who is that? I've known you for 13 years and I don't know who these people are that you're friends with. And I don't, because she literally has so many friends that like some of them are just strangers to me. Like I don't know some of the people here that are her friends. So Katie truly leaves a trail of friends wherever she goes, which is absolutely awesome. So another thing about Katie is that she knows what she wants. She's ambitious. And when she wants something, she makes it happen. So when she set her sights on Ryan, I thought, well, they're probably going to get married. So when they finally did get engaged, I was like, Katie, what happened during your engagement? You know, because I was like, what's the story? She's like, well, we went camping, and I didn't know what Ryan was doing, and he just kept kneeling down. And I was like, why are you kneeling down alone? But I didn't stop there. She showed me all these pictures of him, and he's just kneeling in a field alone, and she was taking pictures of him. And I was like, Katie, are you... I could not stop laughing. I was like, are you serious, Katie? It didn't occur to you why he might be alone kneeling in a field? You thought it was a photo opportunity, and she sure did. But nevertheless, they did get engaged, which is great, because now we're here again. So one of my favorite memories of being with Katie and Ryan was when Ryan brought us to his condo when he first started dating Katie, and he was always inviting us there, trying to impress her and us. I'd like to go back, Ryan. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So anyway, we were on the dock. So we were on the dock and we were looking at the stars, and someone took a picture of me, Katie, and the other Katie, and we look so happy. Like we are filled with joy because we're this beautiful dock. And that's how I truly feel every time I hang out with Katie. She's so fun. Like, there's never been a single time that I've hung out with Katie where I'm like, kind of bored. And that's a big deal. Think about that. How many times in your life are you bored? Kind of a lot. So I will say, I didn't get to meet Katie's family from Ohio, and I don't know where you all live until yesterday. But what I will say is that the other day, I was at Katie and Ryan's house, and Katie was like, look at my photo book. And it was her childhood photo book, and me and Ryan sat patiently while she showed us every single picture and every single person in her childhood photo book, and I was like, this is adorable, Katie. And I was like, wow, this is really going on for a long time since a big book. But this is really heartwarming. So I just want you guys to know you're very, very important to her. She talks about you all the time. As well as Ryan's family. I obviously already know you guys since my childhood, but obviously you're also very important. And Ryan talks about you all the time, obviously. So let's see. Oh, so then I also got to see Katie's mom and grandma when we did this FaceTime during her bridal shower. So they come onto the screen and I'm like, who are these women? I found out like a few minutes later they were on vacation, but they were perfectly tan. Their hair was perfectly toned blonde, and I was like, Katie, they look great. I was like, how old are your mom and your grandma? I really did say this. I was like, are they like very young? So anyway, then her mom opened a Magnum bottle of champagne during the FaceTime, and I was like, you know what? I got you, Jamie. You're cool. Jamie's the best. So let's all take a moment now to just notice the feeling of love that we have in our hearts for Katie and Ryan, and for everyone here today, for all of the people you love. That's what life is really about. So cheers to Katie and Ryan. I love you both.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, just
Nervous.
for the record, she didn't want to go first, but she had nothing to worry about.
Epic. So good.
I also want to say for the record, that's my sister-in-law, you guys.
Woo!